Welcome to lesson number 4, 7 a.m. GMT reversals. This is actually UK time. Before we speak about this reversal, I would like to show you a very interesting pattern that took place today. It happens 6 times a year, 7 times a year, but it's definitely worth learning it because you will see incredible potential once you master it. So let me show you an example. Okay, so I call this continuation pattern. What happens is we have some bad news that, some negative news coming out. And then because of the bad news, because of other factors, the Dow Jones keeps dropping since opening, constantly dropping. There's not even like a bigger retracement, it just keeps dropping. So let's say open 11 p.m. over here. We had Japan, we had Hong Kong opening as well, and it dropped quite a lot here. We had a small retracement again. Again, Europe opens, again we have a drop. What happens in London? London, we have a drop again, continuation. That's why I call it continuation. So it keeps dropping, till New York opens here. Then we had a bit of a retracement. The opening went up. However, because of the negative news in Asia, it didn't hold up here and it just kept dropping again. And that's when we come to this time that we are trading between 4 and 5 p.m. So what would usually happen in normal circumstances around this area, if you would have a normal drop like this, you would expect to have this W formation, a normal retracement up. However, because we have been constantly dropping and there has been not any single retracement, I mean, there was a little bit of retracement here, but this is 3 minutes chart, so that's nothing. So it's really like, since opening, we had one drop here, massive one, no retracement, and because of these 3 things here, I would say that we would not have a retracement up today. We would have a possibly consolidation here for half an hour, and very likely we'll just continue dropping till the end of the session here. And that's what happened here. Well, it happened till 8 o'clock UK time, and then we had small retracement. So let's have a look at this time here. So let's say under normal circumstances, I would expect to have a drop like this, like I mentioned, and W formation, and we would get our 50 or 100 points up here somewhere. And that's what I would normally expect, but because of the no retracement in different sessions, I'm not expecting that at all. I was expecting it to maybe come here at least to this place where we got it here, and I was expecting to have a retracement down again. So that's exactly what happened. I was waiting for this to go to this level here. It's actually 16:30, 4:30 UK time. But I can see already it's breaking down below my support line here. And this is almost coming to, let's say, 5 p.m. GMT. But because it already broke below my support, I did actually open a short position here because it was very clear that this W formation would not work out. So we would only have this retracement taking place. And I've seen it many times actually taking place. It's not the first time. It happens like 7, 8 times a year. Exactly this pattern here where we have a continuous drop. Let me just go back to this one again. Let me put this on 5 minutes. So exactly like this. I've seen it a few times already. So dropping, no retracement. London opens, we go up, and then we keep on dropping. Very common, not very common, I mean, it happens like 7 times, 8 times per year. So I wouldn't say it's very common. It's just very common when we see there's no retracement. Very common pattern in this area here that we're going to drop even more. And that's what happened here. So that's really something you should try to remember, and I'm pretty sure this will repeat again. So this is one of the ways to identify if we have a if we're going up or we're going down. So what happens if between 4 and 5 the W formation is not going to work out? Then it will drop. It will drop after 5 p.m. UK time or before. In that case, it actually broke down like 6:30 already. It was already going down. So that's how to identify in this particular case, based on the history from opening sessions, you can identify the direction of Dow Jones, a possible direction. So please make a note. Next time you will see Dow Jones dropping 200 points, minus 200, minus 300, before New York opens, minus 400. Make a note of this particular case here and just double check when we approach 4 p.m. UK time if you get this formation here. If we don't, then you know when it goes below the support, you know you are able to make quite a substantial profit here. In our case, this was about 400 points in profit, just based on look at the history and the past patterns, which were very, very similar. So I call it a continuation pattern because we have a continuous drop without any major retracements, only at New York time, and that's it basically. I would like to show you the entry signal with Magic Algo. So we had the over here about 10:15 on 17th of September. We had this red dot. We had a change of a trend tracer. So this is going to red, and we have the sell signal here, and we have EMEA cloud going to red as well. Over here we have this red triangle, and we have RSI going below 50. We have EMEA crossing down 21. We have different EMEA crossovers, 100 crossing down 200. Look at this, 20 crossing 50, 20 crossing 100, 20 crossing 200. Quite a few signals to open our short position here. So if we just did follow based on this signal here with Magic Algo and we left our position, let me go to 30 minutes. Let me just have a look how many points we would get. Okay, so from here till there, that's 1,000 points, 1,181 points within distance of, let's double check how many days that is. That will be exactly within 4 days and 7 hours. You would get over 1,180 points. And that is incredible. So definitely the indicator is helping out a lot when trading. I mean, let me just go back to this here for a moment, just to show you how it did help us to open a position here as well. So in here, for example, we have 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. So we can see there's a sell signal here. There's a red dot here. There's a red triangle. This RSI is going below 50. And we have also EMEA 8, which is a moving average crossing 21. And this TSV line is going this direction here. And this would make us more confident to go short. And in this case, we would be very profitable again over, let's have a look, quite a few hundred points down here. So if you just enter or based just on this sell signal, they are very efficient, those signals. You would be in profit by about 459 points. That's incredible. Now we have very important question here. What next? Where's the end of this drop? Well, let's have a look at with this Fibonacci retracement tool. So it's on the left side here. You click on this Fib retracement. You will find the lowest level, which is this one, and you go to the highest level, which is this one, and then we will mark our target for rejection, possible rejection. It'll be this one here, and also let's mark this one, and this is 50% retracement, which is very common in many retracements. Let me go down. And now we will go to, let's do like 4-hour time frame. You just have to play around. And let me use again this tool. This time we're going to go from here till here. And we will mark 50%. Okay, 50%. The reason I'm marking 50% because 50% is really common for the retracements. And let me just see the distance from the top, what that would be, what would take us. Okay, 2.5. Okay, 3,000. Okay, so let's have a look at something else here. So we have this line here. I believe that we will be dropping to around this area, but let me just show you something else. We'll take again Fibonacci Retracement tool. This time we will go, let's say, from here till there, and we have 50% retracement. So if you check from here till there, let me mark it like this. So this is a second line which is close to this one. And that will be, let me just name it so we don't get lost with these lines, 50% retracement. Okay. Okay, now I will just delete this one here. I don't need that one. I will delete this one as well. I will make it a little bit bigger here. And now I believe that we will be dropping, in my opinion, to this level here, which is about 32613. Well, the first we should be dropping to this one, 33149. However, if we continue the drop, the reversal will take place around this area. And that is around, let me show you, 3,000 points from the top. Why I think it's going to be around here? Because, so it is very possible here we have from this one to this level about 2,271 points. And if you look at the history, that would be correct for this kind of reversals to take place. However, because we're in September, I would expect a little bit more this time. So I would expect around 3,000 points drop. And I think that that'll be right here, 50% retracement. So it is very possible we will do something like this. Let me show you. Maybe like this, and we might go up. However, I believe we could actually go down here. And if we are here, then you should be looking out for reversal. It might happen anytime, of course, but the most probable time will be between 4 and 6 p.m. UK time for reversal to take place, and you're going to catch all these points going back all the way up, and we're talking about 3,000 points. So it's definitely worth looking at these different levels here. But anyway, this is only what we think. What will really happen is difficult to forecast. But this is a plan we have, at least at the moment. So we know if it's going to drop here, we're going to look around for reversal. If it decides to drop lower, we will look again for reversal. So the safest position at the moment will be just to wait, because I believe even if we retrace back a little bit, I think we're still going to go down, at least to this level here. So once we're here, we can start looking for reversal. Once it starts to reverse, you will see, and you will be able to join this reversal all the way up. So we had this drop today, massive drop, and you would like to find out what's going to happen tomorrow. You can just plan your day with Fibonacci tool as well. You would expect some kind of a retracement back up. So what we would do, we will take this Fibonacci retracement again. We will use this highest point. We cannot really go too far. We're only going to go, let's say, actually, let's talk about, this is 20th of September. So we will take 19th of September. It was Sunday. Let me just go from here. So we will check. Actually, we'll check from here. Okay, so I will expect this Dow Jones tonight when the futures market will open, I will expect this to go to this level here. It will go to retrace to 50%, and tomorrow when Europe opens, I'm expecting a drop again. So just pay attention tomorrow at 7 a.m. if this will come true. We're gonna have a retracement back up. Let's say, see how many points. Possibly 275 points, 290, possibly. If not, we're gonna reject at this level here, and that will be just 131 points. So either this level here, 38, 20%, or 50%. So you see with this Fibonacci retracement tool, you can see your rejection potential zones, and it can be really helpful. So let's see tomorrow what happens, but this was just to show you an example how you can plan your day after such a big drop. We usually have some kind of retracement the next day, and even if the news is again bad and negative, we would expect again drop tomorrow after 7 a.m. when Europe opens. But for the moment, I would think we might retrace back up a little bit. So this was just an example from one lesson of the course that I have about US30 reversals. If you would like to join the course and learn more about this strategy, please go to my website. The website address is algotradingteam.com. You can sign up here, and you will also, if you would like to give it a try and check my indicator, please click on Magic Algo Indicator, this one here, which is the Magic Algo Trial, and I will give you like 7 days to try the indicator as well. Thank you very much.